Again, we welcome you to the Diaspora here on the Nigerian Television Authority. Welcome to the program. Now this week, we intend to continue with our discussion on Nigerians living and working in the United Arab Emirates. Last week, you recall that we brought you an edition where we talked about Nigerians in the diaspora and their engagement with President Muhammadu Buhari in Dubai. Now this week, we'll bring you more on Nigerians in the United Arab Emirates. Welcome to the program. I am Makut Simon Macham. Now, one of the biggest challenges for Nigerians who want to migrate to the United Arab Emirates or to visit Dubai is the information regarding the life in this place and, of course, the requirements to come here. Now, we spoke to some of the Nigerian diaspora here who have stayed here for some time, and then they share their views with us on what it takes to come to this country and to do business.
I've been here for 12 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's quite a very long time.
What brought you here?
I came in for school, I came in for education, and found my life partner, and it's a very comfortable place to settle down. So we started, and I have 2 kids by God's grace. Yeah.
So how is life here?
Life here is amazing.
So tell me what you know about Nigerians here of different strata in the past 12 years. What have you seen?
Actually, Nigerians are amazing people, and Africans as a whole here. But the challenge is always with my experience with the team. I work with my Niger team. We realize orientation, having the proper orientation before leaving the country. Like I had my own rough experience when I came, swindled by some guys, but I was determined to put myself on the right channel and get to the level I am today. So it's about having the proper orientation. And most people come out, they don't understand what it's all about, and coming in a strange land, getting involved with wrong friends. And so I think that's it. Apart from that, Nigerians are amazing here. As you can see, we have huge professionals from all over Nigeria here, in all parastatals.
Why did you come here, and what was your motivation of coming to this country to do business here?
Yeah, First of all, I came through Nigerian Airways. During the days of Nigerian Airways, I was a local staff based here. And after the folding up of Nigerian Airways, I decided to stay back and establish a business of mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has life been for you here? How will you describe your life?
Because of the security and the stability, our investments are so secured, and we've been growing in our businesses. So that's why, as a business person, when you have the peace and the stability, and Dubai also is a diversified market for all over the world. People come here to buy, so we are enjoying our businesses here. That's
now,
why.
How are you translating what you are doing here? How are you contributing to Nigeria and Nigerians?
Right now, I'm employing Nigerians directly from home. Yeah, I have few Nigerians that are Kano citizens who knows my product, and also they market my product in the Kori market. So my prayers one day is that the government should be able to support our dreams so that I move back home. Right now, I have a registration with Kano State Free Zone, and I've given a proposal to the then governor of Kano State. He knows what I'm doing, and even the current governor also knows what I'm doing. He is quite interested in the business, and it's only that it's a matter of time.
How long have you been here, and what do you do here?
5 years. We're into technology, and we're into real estate. Yeah.
You started your business in Nigeria, or you?
Yeah, I started the business in Nigeria 18 years ago. Then 5 years ago, we're able to move in here, and we're able to have our presence in UK.
So why did you choose to come here?
Because the ease of doing business and the opportunity that it entails. When you look at it, Dubai gives you a lot of opportunities. It opens up to both the Western and the Eastern atmosphere. And in terms of financial and outreach in relation to Africa, it's one very good.
General, how will you describe Nigerians here? Their conduct, their image, their hustle, everything?
Like you know, we are the most populous African nation, and once you are going through development, even as a human being, there has to be challenges. But majority of Nigerians has been very good. They've been excelled so well, but it's the tradition. I always have the very few ones, but the majority of us are doing quite very well.
Now, image is everything, and of course, perception drives the reality that people put on Nigerians wherever you find them. So, how is it here in the United Arab Emirates? Of course, we ask these Nigerians how they are perceived and how they are received in this country. Here are their views.
You have been here a long time, so you have seen Nigerians come and go, seen young people come in and so on. Tell me the story of migration of Nigerians to this place.
Wow.
How is it?
Okay. Actually, when I came in around 26 years back, there were very few Nigerians here. I can talk of maybe the professors, like the doctors, the engineers, very little business-wise people. So after a while, like maybe 5 years to my stay in UAE, 7-8 years, Nigerians started coming for business, buying things. And people are also coming to look for jobs, to look for opportunities, which was happening there. But of recent, let's say like 3, 4, 5 years back, there has been a lot of, due to the situation on ground, people are not getting proper jobs to do, they are not getting proper places, and once they come around, sometimes they'll just hang around for a while, check whatever they think they can do, and if it doesn't work well, some of them will move to other places or go back to Nigeria. So that's how it has been there for now.
Okay. So how long have you been here?
I've been here 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
What were you doing before you came here?
I was actually pharmacist and IT as well. I completed my high school in Nigeria, and then I did my college and university in the States. So I've been working as a pharmacist, and I switched into IT.
Okay. So what's life like for you here?
Life is good. We thank God. You know, the best part of living here is actually staying in closer to Nigeria. So obviously it's not a 12, 14, 16 hours trip. It's only a 7-hour trip. So you could be in Lagos any moment.
Okay. So are there some challenges you face here as a Nigerian? Just because you're a Nigerian, are there things that don't go well?
You know, in reality, I work with a whole bunch of professionals across different nationalities, different groups, and a lot of times people are so proud to be Nigerians, and that is the honest truth, because they know that we're very hardworking. And one of the things is that every time we come to work, we bring our best to work. What I would love is more people having that mindset that just because you're Nigerian, there's also a pride about us. You know, as much as we want to get fast rich, to be honest with you, doing it the right way will get you further.
How long have you been here?
Yeah, this is 2 years plus. I'm here with my family. Yeah, 2 years.
So why? How did you come here? Tell me the story.
Yeah, it's just, we always want to look for a good life, more challenges. We are doing well, to the glory of God, back in Nigeria.
What is the opportunity for people who want to come to this place, and what did you go through that you want to advise them on how to go about it?
Yeah, Dubai is a land, I used to say, is a land of gold, a land of opportunities. So many things here because every is like a meeting point to every other country. An American wants to be here, a Russian wants to be here. So if American can leave his country and come here, that means there's a good thing here. So I used to tell every Nigerian that wants to come here, there's a lot of opportunity. Just behave yourself as a good Nigerian. So there are a lot of opportunity, and I've been encouraging a lot. At least now I'll be able to bring about 25 people, and they are doing well in their own field here.
I'm originally from Kano State. I'm a professor of human anatomy in the Mohammed bin Rashid University of Medicine and Health Sciences in Dubai. This is a new medical university, and we are the pioneer academic staff that train students of health sciences in medicine, in nursing, and other allied health sciences.
Tell me about teaching here. Did you teach in Nigeria?
I had the privilege of working in Nigeria very briefly in Bayero University as well as Ahmadu Bello University as an academic staff, but that was a long time ago. I have worked in many parts of the world, in the UK, in Dubai, and in the Sultanate of Oman as well. Just basically, I'm an academic staff. I'm a medical doctor, but specialized in human anatomy, which is part of the basic medical sciences.
So how is it here?
Well, as you know, training of health professionals, doctors, nurses, has changed over the last 50 years. And now there is a lot more of accountability on what is learned. There is a lot more of trying to make the students to be able to conduct themselves as health professionals, and there is an emphasis of having now to determine what kind of doctor you want to produce, even before you begin to produce the doctor. And this has been the change and the emphasis now, where the medical college first has to determine the type of doctors they want to produce, and then you plan your program, you plan your teaching program and the experience tailored to that requirement. And this has been the major change in medical training in the whole world. And it will be very interesting to find out whether this is the same kind of approach that is followed in Nigeria.
So from your work here, what are the lessons you think Nigeria needs to learn from what you're doing here, exposure here?
I can summarize that essentially in one or two sentences, that we need to invest heavily in education. I remember there was a time when Bill Gates advised the country that if we only invest in education and health, then everything else will fall into place. And specifically, education and training of health professionals is like killing two birds with one stone. So investment in education, and that means investing in training of the faculty, training of academic staff that will impart that knowledge onto other students.
Again, here is the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Jeffrey Onyama, to tell us about Nigerians in the diaspora and, of course, their investment opportunities.
Oh, we do hear a lot of positive stories about Nigerians. You know, wherever Mr. President visits, he meets Nigerians in the diaspora, in whichever country he goes to. And these are invariably covered by the media and relayed, back to Nigeria. So we do our best to, to communicate and disseminate information regarding, Nigerians that are doing well around the world. But I don't think it's something that is that hidden. I think, Nigeria, everybody, Nigerians and non-Nigerians know that there are a lot of Nigerians doing great things all around the world in all the fields, and everybody talks about this, and that's what's sometimes so that makes people get so exasperated about where we are as a country, because they recognize and they see that we have so much in the way of human resources around the world, that they believe that the sum total of that should be a Nigeria punching above our weight as a country. And so as we underperform, we know that that a lot of people find it baffling. And the reason they find it baffling is because they know that there are just huge numbers of Nigerians around the world who are showing that they are amongst the best, in whatever field they're involved in the world.
Now we sat down with the Nigerian ambassador to the United Arab Emirates to tell us what the issue is with Nigerians here, and of course the opportunities for Nigerians to do business or reside in the United Arab Emirates.
Well, our estimate of Nigerians here is maybe it's about 10,000. And I can tell you that the bulk of Nigerians living in UAE are law-abiding. They carry out their legitimate businesses, and I can assure you that the number of professionals, Nigerian professionals in all fields, be it medicine, architecture, engineering, health, and everything, they are pursuing, they are legitimate, and they are highly rated. So, of course, there may be some, maybe you heard about the recent incident. Now, that has not changed the perception of Nigeria and Nigerians in the UAE. Because the bulk of Nigerians, as I said earlier, living in UAE are highly rated and they are highly professionals in various fields, like I said. So it has not changed, and the government itself has not changed its perception of Nigerians. So, yes, I know it's painful, and nobody is happy about it, but I can assure you that it has not damaged anything.
Now, how do you relate with these Nigerians as a mission? How do you relate with them? At what level do you meet? Is it when they have problems they come to the mission, or do you look for them in any way?
Well, actually, most of them come to the mission. I won't say when they have problem, but of course, some come to the mission when they have problem. Some come to the mission to renew their passports. Some come to the mission to get some of their papers attested. But I will say that I've not been very active with engagement with Nigerians because one, I'm just new. I've just spent a little over a year now trying to understand the environment generally. But now that I'm in a position now to engage them in various fora. I've met them, some of them individually, some of them collectively, especially through the Vice President when he comes here. And I intend to really formally engage them.
It's time to meet our Diasporan of the Week. Let's hear from the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Diaspora and Foreign Affairs, Honorable Abike Dabri Erewa.
We've had almost on a weekly basis stories of Nigerians excelling all over the world. We push them out, but it doesn't go viral. Do we start with Stella, the lady that broke the 20-year-old record in India? In 100 years of that university, nobody has won 20 awards, 20 medals. She did. Stella Emelife. Or do we talk about the girl who got admission to 20 Ivy League schools in America, Damilola Adekeye? And I think she reluctantly chose Yale, Or do I talk about the boxer, popularly called Ayabieko, that is the heart of a tiger or a lion, who won the UFC boxing champion in New Zealand. Or I could go on and on. Or do I want to talk about Kasi Madu, who is the first African to be elected into a Canadian provincial parliament. And of course, we have, years back, the first Nigerian to be elected into parliament in Poland, Mr. Godson. So we could go on and on and on, whether it's the field of arts, entertainment, education, medicine. Nigerians are just the best everywhere in the world. So one of the things the Commission will do is push these stories to the front burner, and hopefully, these are stories we will tell about ourselves. Everything is about perception and packaging. Some of these countries that we go to and celebrate, they have their issues to crime, criminality, but what are they pushing out about themselves? So the stories of Nigerians excelling, we need to push them out to the world, and also, bring them closer home. So what we're saying is that wherever you are in the world, you can work with your country. Work together. Let's build a great Nigeria. So that is important, and we appeal to the media to join us in celebrating the goodness in ourselves. And as I've always said, we should not accept any stereotype. 419 does not have a Nigerian address. Crime and criminality does not have a Nigerian name. Somebody in America who pretended to be a Nigerian for years, used the Nigerian name, was turned out to be a 60-year-old American. So again, we need to believe in ourselves, celebrate the goodness in us, and also believe in our country. And together, working with Mr. President, I'm sure we will work together to build the Nigeria of our dreams.
And that's Diaspora for this week. We thank you very much for watching. We invite you to join us next time for another edition. On behalf of everyone who has contributed to making this program possible, I am Akut Simon Machan. Again, thanking you for being with us.